Welcome to tutorial number 3, and in this tutorial what we're going to be doing is having a closer look at an Arduino Uno and the different parts of the Arduino Uno. Now the main thing that you'll realize across the top here, if we had these holes, these square holes, and in those holes we put these small leads or like pins. And that's really interesting because we put these pin-like connectors into those holes. These are called pins, and these are what we call digital pins. And pins are like a light in your house. Now we can turn a light on or we can turn a light off. So if I set this pin 13, which has an onboard LED, which is just here, surface mounted LED, to high, or we turn it on, that should turn that LED on. If we turn it off, then that should turn that off. So we have these pins here, and they're called digital pins, and we only can turn those on or off. Well, there's a bit more to these squiggly little lines, which we'll talk about later, but we can generally just turn these on and off. They are linked to certain components on our Rich Shield. In particular, we have a number of pins over here, digital pins, that can turn on these LED lights once we put these two together. So what are they? Well, we come across, we have this document, and it tells me LED 1, which is just here, is connected to digital pin 7, which is just here. And then we go through, digital pin 6 is connected to LED 2, LED 3, which is just here, the green one, that's to 5, and then LED 4 the same. So I thought it'd be an easy thing to do for us to simply just turn these LEDs on one by one. And to do that, we have to open up our Arduino IDE, which is the Arduino software. And even though we're not really going to be coding in this particular software here, we can still open it up and make a couple of adjustments to it before we get going. Now the other thing that we need to do, just a couple of things, we need to take our cord for our Arduino, and it's got a USB on one side and it's got a connector on the other which goes to the Arduino. We're going to plug one side into our computer, and then we're going to plug the other side into our Arduino. And if you've loaded the software correctly, we should all work perfectly because it's got a driver in it. We've got a couple of lights that should turn on. Now going into the software now, we just need to go up to Tools. We've got to make sure that we have Arduino Uno selected out of the board, and also choose the correct COM port. Now it's usually going to be the top one, but if it doesn't work on the top one, you can try the other COM ports to see how you go. But once you've got those two, you should be fine. Now we have a little bit of code on here at the moment. That's not really important, and we're just going to load up just to make sure that the Arduino is working. We're just going to select this arrow, and what that does, it compiles the sketch and it uploads the sketch. So if I do this again, you can see it's compiling the sketch, and over here you've got a bar showing that it's working, and then it will have done uploading. If it doesn't have that, it'll usually have a red warning thing that comes up, and then you might need to come up and just double check that you've got the Arduino Uno set and also the COM port 4 set. Now we're ready to do a little bit of coding. So the next thing that we need to do is put on our Rich Shield. And our Rich Shield should just line up. You've got a long set of pins here and a short set, and you'll notice here that there's a short set of pins here and a long set. And what you're going to do is just line those up like so, and then just push it on. And probably the best thing to do before you do push this on though is to unplug it first, in case you might get a short circuit by pushing it on and doing something funny. So probably best off we should have unplugged this and then plugged it back in. Oh well, it's on now. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing is just going to our Blockly Duino editor, and we're going to open that up, and it's going to it's going to bring this up. Now we have a block section and we have an Arduino code section. Now if we go over to our IDE, you'll notice that it's got void setup and void loop, and that's exactly what we have here, void setup and void loop. And that means that when we put the blocks in on the Arduino tab, it's going to create our code, so we don't have to do anything. Okay, so we have a bunch of different blocks that we can bring out and a bunch of different sections, and really what we're going to be doing is coming down to in and out and then digital. And we're going to take this one, which is digital write pin. Now if you remember from this video, digital pin 7 controls LED 1, so we're going to turn that on. Now to do that, we just go digital pin write, we go 7, and we're going to use the status high. Now if we want to turn it off, we go low and it will turn it off. It's already off. But if we want to turn it high, that will turn that LED on. Coming over to this tab now, the Arduino tab, what we can do is just drag a window over that. Or you can press Control A for select all. Then we can just right click and go copy. Then we go into the IDE software here. And then what I'm going to do is drag a window over all this and make sure and just press backspace. So everything's gone, and then I'm going to go right click, paste, and paste it in. Now we could use shortcut keys for that, that's fine. And now what we're going to do is going to go upload. And it's saving it to start with, and that will often ask you to save it somewhere, which you can come up, save it, and this is what will often happen. If it's not a blank sketch, it'll come up and bring this up where you need to save it somewhere. So I'm going to call this test 2, and then I'm just going to go save. Okay, it's compiling the sketch now. You can see that it's working over here on the working bar. If you've seen many of those before, it's compiling the sketch. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to occur. Now you can see that it's done uploading, and we're just going to go down and have a look at our, you can see now that we've got that first LED on, as you can see. Alright, so let's turn on a few LEDs. So I'm just going to reduce that down. I'm going to go back to the Blockly Duino and I'm going to turn on another LED. So I'm going to go digital write, bring it out, having a look at where the LEDs are. Got 6, 5 and 4. So let's turn them all on in Blockly Duino. So we go digital, bring out the next one, digital, bring out the next one. It's called digital write. Now digital write means just like you're writing something, it's turning it on. Digital read is reading a pen. Digital write is sending 5 volts or turning it on. So let's turn them on. So we're just going to go 6, 5 and 4. Then we're just going to go to the Arduino tab. Now what I'm going to do is go Control A on my keyboard and Control C. Then go to Arduino. I'm going to go Control A and delete on the keyboard and Control V, just because it's quicker. And then I'm going to upload that sketch. It'll compile the sketch. It's now uploading it, and the uploading's done. So now I'm just going over here, and you'll notice that all those LED lights are now all shining lovely and bright. If I just turn off the light source there, that'll hopefully give you a better view of those. But yeah, there we go, they're all on nice and bright. Okay, so let's do a little bit more code. Let's do some flashing lights. That might be fun. Okay, now to do a flashing light, we just go back here, go back to our blocks, and I'm going to take this code, I'm just going to drag it across, and it will just delete it. So now what I want to do, I want to turn the pin on for a period of time. So what I want it to do is digital write pin 7 high for a period of time. So I come down to time, and I want it to delay that for 1,000 milliseconds. Now 1,000 milliseconds is 1 second. So 500 500 milliseconds is half a second. So let's have it turn on for a second and then go back to digital. And then I'm going to pull it out. Really important, I'm going to use that digital pin 7 and set it to low. So now I want it to turn low or turn off. For how long? Well, I want it to turn off for a second. Now this is in a constant loop. So it means that when this finally writes the software, it'll run through and it'll turn digital pin 7 high, which will turn on our LED 1 for a second, and then it will turn it off for a second, and it will come back up and go through that same process again, and it will keep looping and looping and looping and looping through this. So let's go here to Arduino, to the software. We're just going to drag a window over it. We're going to copy that. We're going to go in here. I'm just going to go Control A, delete on the keyboard, Control V, and let's have a look. We've got a few bits of code here which we're going to explain before we get going. Now the first thing it does in the void setup is it runs this once, only once within the software. So the setup is it runs it once. The loop, it just runs it over and over and over again. So the first thing here that we have, it's pin mode 7 output. So we can set our pins to a mode of output or input. Now it's saying that they're setting this pin, which controls LED 1, to output. Then in the loop, it's going to do a digital write to the pin 7 on high for 1000 milliseconds, delays it for 1000 milliseconds, and it's going to digital write at low for 1000 milliseconds. So there's a little bit of code there. We're just going to upload that so that you can understand what's going on. Of course, we can't stay in block code forever. Now what should happen, if we're going to have a look at our thing, it should be flashing, and you can see it's flashing away there for second on, second off, second on, second off. All right, so let's do something a little bit more exciting. Let's go back into Blockly and let's try and get all our pins to do something pretty cool. So what we're going to do to start with, I'm just going to move this down, and I'm going to say that when it turns digital pin to low, I want it to turn digital pin 6 to high, like so. So it's going to turn 7 on, then 7 off at the same time it turns 6 on high. Then I want that to happen for a second. I want a few of these. So the other thing you can do is you can right click and you can duplicate these as well. Or you can go Control C, Control V, and it will do the same thing. So now I want pin 6 to be low, but I want to set pin 5, which is LED 3, to high. And then I want a delay, so I'm just going to go Control C, Control V on the keyboard because it's just copied it. Or you could just go duplicate and we'll do the same. Okay, now I want to turn 5 low, so I'm just going to select on that. I can right click and go duplicate. This time I want it to set to low, and I'm just going to copy and paste that, and I'm going to now set digital pin, have I done this right? Pin 4 to high. And then one more thing that I want to do, another delay, so I'm just going to Control C, Control V that. And then the last thing I want to do is just go Control V, Control C for digital pin 4 and set that to low. And that should loop down through. So what we're going to be doing is flashing these lights on and off. Now, I want this to move fast. So I'm going to write in, or faster than it was before, I'm going to set that to half a second, which is 500 milliseconds, like so. And we're ready to go. So now I go to the tab. I'm just going to drag a window, make sure I get everything, copy, come over here, I can make sure I get everything and press delete and press V and then upload it again. So it's compiling the sketch, it's uploading it, and it should be done. Let's go over and have a look at our board and see what it's doing. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now it's got a little LED light display sort of going on at the moment. Alright, so we are able to very easily write a bit of code which gets some LED lights flashing. So just in time for Christmas. Well, it's Christmas, probably a few months out from Christmas when I'm doing these tutorials. So that if we have a look through the code now, we can understand it. So the setup happens just once. So it's setting pin, we've set pin 7, 6, 5 and 4 to output pins. That means that we're sending electricity to them, or 5 volts. And then we have digital write high, 500. Then we have 6 going to high and 7 low. Then that happens for half a second. Then 6 to low, then 5 high. And then we just go down and exactly what the code says. All right, so that's the end of this tutorial. And we'll be doing some more coding in the next tutorial, getting a little bit more complicated.